This dude isn't even in office yet, and he's already just making us an international embarrassment, a worldwide planetary laughing stock. This dude just, he just wakes up in the morning and he's just like, announces to the world, like, okay, so we're just going to turn everything into America and nobody's going to have a problem with it. Everybody's going to be totally cool with that. We're going to take Greenland. We're going to take Panama. We're going to invade Mexico. We're going to make Canada the 51st state of America. So we just gonna go around taking everybody country, and nobody's gonna do anything about it whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna cause any problems internationally. It's not gonna ruin our trade relationships that we have with people. It's not gonna ruin our military alliances that we have. No. People are just gonna let us waltz in and take their stuff, and then obviously the tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of people in these places. You add up Canada, Mexico, all that, they're just going to be totally down with that too. The Mexican people are going to be totally cool with us going in there and invading them. The Canadians, who, keep in mind, they have a much more liberal society than we do. So that would kind of make things a bit tricky and difficult when it comes to our electoral body in the Senate, in the House and stuff like that. But that's a conversation for another day. They're just going to be totally cool with that. There's like there's tens of millions of people in Canada. And all, I mean, like, bro, like, this is so stupid. And the most frustrating thing about it, among other things, is his base genuinely doesn't care. Like it's these people, they call him anti-war. They talk about he's going to make the economy better. But when he's adamant about these tariffs, he's looking to push something through to where he can make these tariff calls without any real oversight, because he knows they're unpopular and that Congress is going to give him some pushback for that, because it's just going to raise prices across the board the way he wants to do it. And his base doesn't care. So let's go ahead and get into, some of these memes of people roasting him around the world. Here's a good one right here. We should invade Greenland and Panama. MAGA. Hell yeah. We should help Ukraine defend itself. No, that's pro-war. Again, like, it really doesn't matter what Donald Trump does. I mean, like, what are you going to do with these people? What are you going to do? Sure, there's some people on the outskirts that we can shave off, but tens of millions of people are part of a nationwide cult. Like, this is real. Like, we've been watching this for 10 years. These people haven't been duped and tricked. They're not children. We really have a bunch of idiots in this country, and I don't have any problem saying that. I really don't. This is funny. A better solution. Let's just take America away altogether. We just gonna bring Canada down, and we're gonna bring Mexico up and get rid of the United States. And one of the funny things that I've been seeing too is the reality is that even if we did rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, people are still going to call it the Gulf of Mexico, just like Elon tried to change Twitter to X, and don't nobody call it that. It's still Twitter. This is hilarious right here. We got America, Comerica, America soon, Americo, Gulf of America, Cuba America, American Republic instead of the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Amerize, Guatemala, El Americador, Costa Rica, Americanama, the American Ocean, Bramerica, Bo America. I mean, again, it's like, oh, we just going to go ahead and waltz in and take these things. Yes, the next 4 years are absolutely going to be stupid and ridiculous. There's not going to be lower grocery prices, you stupid slut. All you stupid sluts out. Oh, do you remember? Oh, my God. I forgot all about this. When this dude, he made some statement about how this hurricane was going to go into Alabama, and it wasn't part of the storm map. So he took a marker and drew it over because his ego is so fragile and he's such an idiot. Like, bro, it's, oh my God. Americans have the memory of goldfish. Like, how did y'all forget how stupid this dude is? Nah, we just hold on, what does this say? My father would womanize. He would start land wars with Denmark. Oh, this is my father would womanize. He would start land wars with Denmark. He would make outrageous claims like claiming ownership of Greenland. Sometimes he would refer to the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America. This is funny. The Gulf of cheaper eggs. All right, we got the Mexican president Claudia Scheinbaum, kind of roasting him and flaming him up a little bit. Because this is a joke, you know. This whole thing is a joke. All right, so we got her trolling him saying, we gonna make this America Mexicana.
Digo, obviamente, Golfo de México es reconocido el nombre por Naciones Unidas, un organismo de Naciones Unidas, pero el siguiente, ¿por qué no le llamamos América Mexicana? Se oye bonito, ¿no? ¿Verdad que sí? Desde 1607.
I don't know how many of y'all speak Spanish. She said, for the next one, why don't we call this Mexican America? It sounds nice, doesn't it? Right? Since 1607, and she bringing it back there. And also keep in mind, what are the states that did used to be part of Mexico? California, Texas, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. I think that's it. No. There's one more. Nevada. In Nevada. I don't think I said Nevada. Those 7 states all used to be part of Mexico. And then we were like, go ahead and give it over. All right, now let's go on ahead and over to Joe Rogan. MAGA equals the dumbest white men in America. Again, like it's, why don't we expand it beyond Trump's plan? Like, this isn't funny. Like, it really isn't. And it just says so much, too, about the entitlement of the United States in general. But like the fact that you're playing buddy with this, and you know, Joe Rogan, he would have leftists like Kyle Kalinske on, and then he'd nod in agreement, like, yeah, all those progressive policies sure sound like something we need. And then he'd bring on people like Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro, and then he'd, that sounds like exactly what America needs, all those right-wing policies. Yeah. Because Joe Rogan agrees with anybody who he has on his podcast. Doesn't matter who it is. He put this out. Joe Rogan put it out. I say we let Mexico in too. Again, like, why are you even playing around with this? How Trump tweeted, many people in Canada love being the 51st state. No, many people don't like that. The United States can no longer suffer the massive trade deficits and subsidies that Canada needs to stay afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned. If Canada merged with the U.S., there would be no tariffs, taxes would go way down, and they would be totally secure from the threat of the Russian and Chinese ships that are constantly surrounding them. Together, what a great nation it would be. And again, it's just like, on the one hand, if he's serious, what this would actually take, so it's not funny. And then on the other hand, if you just want to be like, oh, Trump's not, Trump's just pulling our leg, he's just being silly, that's just Trump. Why do we need somebody like this in the White House? Why does someone like this need to be the most powerful person in the world? I mean, like, after Trump's term is over, what kind of credibility do Republicans have to have any criticism for Democrats or anybody else, really? Because y'all support this dude. I guess it was a bit different in 2016 because he was still untested and y'all didn't really, even though so many people, called it out and was like, this dude's a grifter, he's a con artist, he's an idiot, he's a fascist. But at least he hadn't been in office. But he was in office for 4 years. All he did was cut taxes for corporate America, completely mishandle the COVID pandemic, and make a fool out of all of us for 4 years. He just tweeting and playing golf. That's all this dude did. Increase drone strikes. And now he's coming in even more deranged and delusional than he was the first time. Still won't admit that he lost the 2020 election. And you sitting here talking, and you sitting here cheering this BS on. Like, it's just like, it's so stupid. Like, what do you, and then here we go. Here we got the House GOP, right? One of the groups in the House GOP. They deleted a tweet that basically was like, yeah, we should be expansionists. Let's be imperialists. Let's take Greenland. Let's take Canada. They deleted it, of course, but this was a tweet. The Don Rowe Doctrine. The Don Rowe Doctrine. Trump's vision for hemisphere. Canada, 51st state. Greenland, our land. Gulf of / America. Like, bro, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. And this is the House Foreign Affairs Committee. They tweeted this out and then deleted it. Our country was built by warriors and explorers. We tamed the West. We tamed the West. What a hell of a way to put, genocide and theft. We tamed it. Won 2 world wars. And we're the first to plant our flag on the moon. President Trump has the biggest dreams for America, and it's un-American to be afraid of big dreams. Yeah, it's un-American to question people in power. Yeah. It's totally un-American to want to take over the world. Let's just let Donald Trump take over the world, guys. We got hold on, we gonna go over a couple more of these memes that people tweeting out. Again, this dude hasn't even taken office yet, and he's already doing this bullshit. Somebody said no one appointed him world god. Yes, Lamau. This is so unserious. Lamau. It is very unserious. And we will call it the Gulf of Mexico, like how we still call X Twitter. Exactly. This is like Elon Musk renaming Twitter, yet everyone calls it Twitter. Right. The 4 years haven't even started. Yeah, again, I mean, this is just stupid. He's like an annoying little brother. Yeah, I mean, bro, this is just dumb. And then we got Rick Scott. Here, I'll play this quick little video before we close this out of Rick Scott basically just kissing Trump's ass. These people are acting like Donald Trump is really that dude when he couldn't even get a plurality of the votes. Did he win? Yes, but I mean,
Mr. Senator, taking over Green.
Like they really think that, oh, we're just going into a Trump era, but there's going to be so much resistance against this.
Greenland and the canal isn't a realistic proposal, is it? It's just a negotiating tactic, isn't it?
Well, it'd be pretty exciting. I mean, if you think about it, we've got a president now that's going to focus on our national security, and if you listen to what he's saying, I mean, it would be a great strategic asset. Greenland would be for our defense. That's number one, and number two is the Panama Canal. If they're not treating us fairly, I mean, that's not fair. I mean, we built it, we paid for it. And so they need to treat us fairly. So I'm excited that he cares about American commerce. I'm excited he cares about national security.
But
I'm excited. Whatever Trump says is totally fine. Bro, these people are just. I mean, obviously the Republican politicians, but everybody capitulating to this man is pathetic. And the media atmosphere is pathetic too. It's really a joke. Like, oh, y'all just lost all your fight. All of a sudden, it's just gone, huh?
Would you be okay with using the military?
I don't know what he means by that.
I don't know what he means by that, and that's as much as he'll say.
Here's what I believe. It would be exciting if Greenland was part of the United States. That would be great for our national security. And that's number one. Number two is the Panama Canal cannot be treating American worse than other countries. So we'll see what he ends up doing. But look, I care that I'm
look, I don't know what he means by getting the military, but at the end of the day, whatever Trump does, I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Just let him do it. Oh my God, we just 4 years of this nonsense, and we just didn't have to find ourselves here. Hey now. Thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.